As early interventionists, it can be challenging to expand our knowledge and skills, especially when we are making significant changes to our practices. A commitment to lifelong learning and ongoing professional development can guide this process. Hearing from other providers can also help support us on our journey. Now let's hear these service providers describe how they change their mindset to evolve their practices to a more effective, routines-based approach supporting families of infants and toddlers in early intervention.
I think that you have to have a sense of confidence in your knowledge about child development in all areas of development. You have to have a knowledge of parenting skills. You have to have a knowledge of adult learning styles. You have to have a knowledge of how best to work with an adult to help an adult learn how best to work with their child.
Making a switch from a medical model to a family-centered model is something that I think all of us are slowly moving to in early intervention. I don't think it's an immediate switch that you can make as a therapist, because even in our training in college or university, we often think of therapeutic activities and how to set those up, how to task analyze those so that the child can be successful. But oftentimes that's not what's naturally occurring in the house.
I think that my focus has become much more family focused, and whereas in school it was, and in just starting therapy as a therapist, it was much more child focused. What do I want the child to be doing, and how do I get the child there? And now it's more, what does the family want?
I think it just takes a leap of faith in yourself and in your skills, and to say, I can do this. And it's okay if you take the time, and if you take a few steps back and a few steps forward, and you have to work through with the family and get to know what that family needs are.
That's what it's all about, just being in the moment with the family and being flexible enough to just join them in the activities that they find important, that the child finds motivating, and that is happening or being carried out as you arrive.
Here comes Dad. That was a fun ride.
And so there's lots of skills that you bring to that situation that are truly outside the scope of a clinical practice. And you have to be able to pull all those skills together and be confident enough in yourself that you know it's not going to be easy all the time, that you know that there are going to be times when you're not going to have the answers, and that it's okay to say, I don't know, but I can go back to somebody else who can give me that answer, and I'll find it, and we'll come back and we'll problem solve this together. But it's a tough thing to give up that clinical role, and for myself to be known as the speech therapist and know what I could do, what my parameters were, because now the sky's the limit in terms of early intervention, and that can be a real challenge, but at the same time I find it one of the unique and very rewarding parts of being an early interventionist.
This video series was developed by Virginia's Integrated Training Collaborative. For more information about Virginia's Early Intervention Comprehensive System of Personnel Development, please visit www.eipd.vcu. We'd like to thank the providers who shared their early intervention journey with us. A special thank you to the many families who shared photos and videos of their beautiful children.